putrid.
Giddy up.
Oh. Hey.
Help a fellow traveler.
Take it easy.
What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how could...
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and...
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
So, found my cart yet?
Winds howling. Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart. carts riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his... No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a...
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Hey there.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine. Our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the Silver Lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
That's it, Roach.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I...
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die. 'Cause they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce. Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before.
Before what?
Before they drove me.
What did you do?
Sorry. I'd rather not talk.
I'm a freak too.
Aye.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Like
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I will. Silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. Greetings. Good idea, today. Greetings. Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp guardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Move it! That's it, Roach. Hey, ya.
Bad time.
Not at all. I mean, red bloom. Well, well, one
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that Becker ticks.
in large doses. Small ones soothe pain and which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes,
At night? Through the woods?
meeting a boy. The young, you know, do food. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions.
But she'll die as it is. I understand. Do
Griffin,
Delina.
at night.
Meeting a wounds are healing.
Could try to help her with one of my potions.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows.
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Count. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time. Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Tell me something about yourself.
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin.
Farewell.
Yes?
Farewell.
There's only boats. Yes?
Got a potion for Lena.
First sign of spring.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn. Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I...
Farewell.
That's it, Roach. Faster. Slower. Faster. Slow now. Let's go.
Watch it.
Run, Roach. Hey-ya. Run, Roach. Take it easy. Move it. Let's go.
Goodman's boy knows a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard once. Oh, the strange things he saw.
Yeah? What things?
They don't live in separate huts, but all in one big house, like ants in an anthill. And just like ants, they blindly serve and obey all their life from dawn to dusk, knowing no rest or comfort.
Is that how we're gonna live now?
Must be. Tavern will be first to go, just you wait. Then they'll ban outre making altogether, and then they'll start flogging us about the fields, rain or shine. Yes, the wild hunt in the heavens always heralds war.
Lord Lingley.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers.
Greetings.
Whoa! What happened to your mum?
In Folker's day, no griffin could fly around for long. King had called for the huntsman straight away, toss some coin at him, problem solved.
He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself in the morning.
Heard about that.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers. Chetty!
I'll never to sing that rhyme again.
Could you
Never.
deliver us from evil?
And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
What the f*** am I to do? Eh? What?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think
I can...
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find...
I think those plums are wreaking havoc in the gut.
Mum don't let us talk to strangers. What happened to your mug?
From a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss and vodka.
Don't you look at me. My gran told me about Smithsville. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started... Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Hey, Moon, Mon.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Elsie bears her rump for the Blackens. Little whore.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Tracks lead back to the village. Not badly. Surface wound.
Griffin's taking his revenge.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. bear claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the Black Ones put to 'em. Listen, we can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow me.
Gotta go. Apologies. Looking for trouble?
Goidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemar.
What do you mean? Got it tough. I know what they named you, that's something. When the Black Ones laid siege to Vizima, they burned the outpost.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years.
No! Willis, I bet...
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild one...
Not what this is about, mate.
The forge was important to the garrison.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to the... And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price. A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you?
Like you to forge... Show me what you got. Show me what you got. So long.
Those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Out like shit in a blowhole. Hey now. Good day to you, good day. Greetings.
Well, yeah.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Other Griffin must be a male. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal Griffin. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claw. Didn't defend herself. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must... Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest for... Done what I could. Should talk to Vesemir. Slower. Damn, come on.
Hide, Hellraiser. I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut. Ours is a decent village. What did old Ernest prophesy before he turned his toes up? That war was nigh. Lucky he didn't live to see it himself.
By all the gods!
Down sits in the old oak tree, here inside the
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
A return customer. Welcome.
So long.
Hide, Hellraiser.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself till morning.
Did you see? Gordomar. Right across from me.
It's Durban now. Listen, D-E-R. You're never to sing that rhyme again. You're never.
Red today.
You're not to play with Chetty.
What do you mean?
But Chetty's my best mate.
Take it easy.
Nilfgaard. My gran was from Nazaire.
Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Owen Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, yes. This boy, will he venture? Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of Enil...
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure.
And how's that go?
Got the buck
Ought to work like...
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countries. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything...
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find...
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Me...
for trouble.
Stream, amber waves of grain.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on, we can cower.
So tell me, once we've...
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well... Speaking of winter and wintering, think...
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive! It's fast! Don't let it get away! Not... though you could step.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head. Meet me at the inn.
Come on, Roach.
abuse of power.
Whoa! That's it, Roach.
Barbarians.
Slow now.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
Ek alleen dit at again. Ek Avon e Alba.
What the hell is this?
Roy!
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would...
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you... Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Make way.
Mercy, please. Please, no more. Mercy, please. Please, no more. Mercy, please.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
Do not get food. Not for me. Well, yeah.
Barbarians.
Let's go!
He's such a wash.
Go, go.
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Take it easy.
Come to Pappy! Come to Pappy!
Ah!
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Come to Pappy!
Jennifer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. drinking their 7th round for Tamaria, fist starting to itch.
Don't see any enough.
They'll find another. I'll buy some provisions for the... Geralt, we should stay...
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't...
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see...
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone... Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he...
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you...
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
big.
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ an inch.
What's wrong with my beard?
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. Inil...
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba Division. Yennefer's escort. They were Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Your men died in battle, as soldiers tend to.
I see their fate does not
True, but I'm guessing the fate of those whose country...
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain, that's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress. Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me one... A touch tight in the waist, but it will do. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what?
No need. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South.
I'm not some boor.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. Does the gentleman know the penalty for... I do not wish that upon him. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your Arch-Magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly and clearly, and with respect.
Gloire en Eid Fein.
Imgrimi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Avelian Namen, Vatkan favort. I thought you bowed before.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to...
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong.
I had forgotten how insolent you... I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact.
How many men in your army? So why me?
You know why.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you. This audience is for... Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman...
disgusts.
...need not bother. The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
Gloire and night fame.
And it's past noon. What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant, but with who for company? A tinter.
Tanner. Master of the Tanners Guild?
As if it makes a damn difference. I demand...
Calm down. The Emperor demands silence. Those who disturb face harsh punishment, no matter their birth.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Till sjå är väg.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Any tidings from Vizima?
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me. The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
Es förnimter med dig eveln, katta ath. Tve gläderen. Össa vatgan. Esma stregen
Nee. Ratsli.
Ted Taghain and Kalantnes of Valois.
Mind if I interrupt?
We're discussing neutrality.
Know a thing.
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and... Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So...
Why did he
So not even you?
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Some... See ya.
Soon, mine.
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress.
Oh!
The gentleman will have time to stroll later. Please stay with me.
Selviten kaffe. Esse plenten etnot makke. En selviten sikjad heftet. Kasva ken guvelede tumeva. Imherot kassi vandra slaffi taten dukas pikkovaro. Glen esse plasse. Havandra galo
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Wish to enlist, Nordling?
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me. The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me. Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling Tales.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to... Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri.
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might...
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from...
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to Ar. I know as much as you do. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift,
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will... Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trolde. Join me there once you've learned.
One thing before we go.
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That... Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I...
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Ven...
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horse...
Have it your way? Oh, and... you...
Think so? Maybe I can have some of...
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero. I shall be waiting.
Scars healed nicely.
Have no time.
Ambassador Varatra? Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach.
How's the war going?
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. Only a weakened Kaedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to...
Radovid?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our... This attack took the Kaedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes, and so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had...
That admiration...
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot... Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements...
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching?
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fall.
What's new in Skellig?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times.
Mm-hmm. So how's ruling that?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several, but thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former... I advise you well. Avoid him.
Any news from Novigrad?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance. And scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
How might I serve?
By returning my
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance...
Thank...
The
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort.
Barbarians.